Let's go over and talk to Nicole in Alabama, who's on the phone right now. Hey, Nicole, what's going on?
Hey, Bobby. Morning, studio.
Morning.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. I am in the car with my 2 kids headed to school, and we wanted to call and see if y'all would sing the Tuesday song for us.
You know, we almost never do the Tuesday song unless someone calls in and requests the Tuesday song. We semi-retired it. We'll do it anytime somebody gets through and asks us, we'll do it. But we will never do it just to go. Anybody feel like being Tuesday?
Are you ready right now?
I mean, I feel like I'm never quite ready because everybody hates Tuesday. But I wanted to do a song that kind of showed everybody how amazing Tuesday actually is. So what we'll do, Nicole, is we're going to hang up on you so you guys can listen in your car, but we really appreciate you calling. Tell the kids we say hello, okay?
Okay, I will.
Right.
Thank y'all so much.
Bye, Nicole. Okay, hit it, DJ.
Okay, here we go.
This song's all about Tuesday, and don't be hating on a day
Let's go.
that just exists. Live your life. Here we go, Tuesday. The best day of the week, you all know it's my time. So I made a song about Tuesday, so happens it rhymes. The lowest number of crimes, a super bingo at 9. Don't know how you do your Tuesday, this is how I do mine. The sun comes up, there's a smile on my mouth. Why? Because I love Tuesday is the first thing I shout. Free Zumba this morning, every Tuesday at 5. I got my spandex on, it's time to head to the Y. I say Tuesday, HOA Tuesday. Housewives gon' booze day. I'm just talking about Tuesday. Okay, it's Tuesday. Is my recycling on the curb as I drive off? Yep, my recycling's on the curb. I mean, Fridays are fine because they're casual and all. But I'm always more productive on my Tuesday conference call, my after work plans. I got my spray tan. I'm drinking lemon water, adding me some cayenne. Pebbles and Bam Bam. I'm watching C-SPAN. And then it's 2 for 1 at Sonic with a Coney in each hand. I'm saying Tuesday, HOA Tuesday. Housewives gon' booze day. Just talking about Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Brown cow goes moose day. Eat some cashews day. I'm just talking about Tuesday. Here we go. Mardi Gras on a Tuesday. I go to Krav Maga on a Tuesday. I'm playing Pokemon on a Tuesday. Came out of my mom on a Tuesday. There you go.
Wow.
That's the dumbest song I ever heard in my life.
But it's
you know
perfect.
what? It's us.
Come on.
That's
I like
how
the
we
passion.
do it. Well, nobody's passionate about Tuesday. I wanted to corner that market.
Right.
I want to be the Tuesday guy, you know? Mm-hmm. Not a good guy to be, if you ask me.
You got it.
Nobody cares. All right, thank you very much for that. Let me go over and talk to Dion in Gallatin. Dion, what's going on? Dion, you're on the show. All right.
Morning, Bobby. Morning, studio.
Morning. Gotcha. He's back. All right, Dion, what's going on?
Not much. So I just wanted to call and say on the money thing, Lunchbox is right for once, and that kills me to say. So if you don't have money, I don't care how happy you are with your life and everything else, you will be unhappy. If you can't pay your bills, you're not happy no matter what.
I don't know that this research was done on poverty and billionaires. I think it's mostly done on if they walk out and just grab folks, the random people they get. If you give somebody money, they actually turn into more of what they really are. It allows them to be more of what they really are. As someone who grew up very poor and is now doing really well, I can tell you I'm basically the same. The only thing that has helped change my life a bit is not money at all, but it's having a wife, and she don't cost a thing. We actually get a tax break. Who knew? So I get to be in one of those situations where I've been on both sides of it deeply, on both sides. You just are more of who you were. That's why some people are awful when they get rich, because now they can be rich and they can just be awful to people because that's who they really were. And some people get kinder. So I hear you, but it's not, this study isn't done on we're going and finding the most impoverished people and then we're going to go to billionaires. It's really done on what the basic, generic, average American is. And they're saying if you give someone, and they're also not saying $1 billion. They're saying, but if you give somebody and you take them to the different bracket, what it does is open their eyes to go, oh, look what, I didn't even know what I was missing, but what can I get? What else can I get? And Lunchbox said that, and he was like, I didn't know how good I didn't have it till I got a jet ski.
Yeah.
And then I wanted a yacht.
No.
Hot tub
boat and a yacht. Yeah.
Yeah, two things.
So that's
yeah.
all. I'm not even fighting for the scientists. I'm just kind of telling you what their research is based upon and also telling you my story. I'm the same. I get to do more. I get to tip more. It's pretty cool. I get to go, that's a good meal. I tip you 80, 100%. That's pretty cool because I always counted on tips growing up. So but that's what's up. That's all it is. I appreciate that call, Dion. And I absolutely understand your point, but I think just the understanding of what the scientific research was. I think that's maybe where I lacked in explaining that. But it's on the podcast if you want to hear it. And the Ouija board that lets you talk to Jesus, apparently. That's
Come on.
the weirdest story. Go check out the Bobby Bone Show podcast as soon as the show is over. All right, time for the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Get married, get fat.
Excuse me?
That's the headline?
That's the
What?
headline,
What do you mean?
Yeah. It's from Better Homes and Gardens magazine, but what they did is they researched a random sample of 3,000 Americans between the ages of 20 and 64. They found that married men tend to put on weight because they eat better and they lead a less active lifestyle.
Eat better as
Means
in more?
I just
Okay.
see more. I don't know about better.
Yeah, eat more.
Also adding to marriage-induced fat is the fact that social pressures to stay slim decline after you get married because who are you staying slim for? So thoughts, Eddie?
100%. As soon as I got married, I got fat. Yep.
Lunchbox?
I disagree. My wife just doesn't cook enough.
You're malnourished?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you think, oh, we're going to have so much food. And we're going to have home-cooked meals. We're going to have all this extra. And no, that doesn't happen. So, I don't know. I didn't get fat.
I haven't, I don't think yet. I could see myself kind of wading in that water eventually. And I think maybe I would if I didn't have to be visually acceptable for some of the
Right.
jobs that I do.
That's a good way of putting it.
I think I would be like, who cares? But I haven't, and she definitely hasn't. Like, she's continued to stay super fit. The reason your dog licks you. Dogs lick people and other dogs for a whole variety of reasons, researchers found. Puppies will lick their moms or owners as a sign of affection or when asking for food, mostly. Once they're adults, licking becomes a sign of submission to an authority figure. Doggy kisses are a way for your pet to feel better as well. Licking releases endorphins that calm and relieve stress. That's from mentalfloss.com.
The same with your cat.
I don't talk about cats.
Just dogs here, I mean.
But cat, what kind of cat is like licking for the most part? A human.
My cat licked me this morning. It's how I woke up.
Oh, boy.
I feel like you rub like
She
some peanut butter on you
sleeps
before
by
you go to sleep or something so the cat will.
No, she sleeps right next to me and she just started licking me.
A guy's accused of killing a fake parking attendant over a $40 charge, a fake $40 charge,
Oh, okay.
before returning back to his date. I mean, the dude scammed him. Said, hey, you need to pay $40, paid him $40. But then police say Eric Aguirre, 29 years old, him and his date had parked their car near downtown Houston. He goes, all right, $20 for each of your cars. So he paid the 40. And then they were like, hey, I think that was not legit. And so he went back to his car. He grabbed a gun.
Shot him? What?
Okay.
Yeah, he went in the restaurant. They're like, oh, I paid the parking attendant. And they told him inside,
That ain't real.
that's not a real parking attendant. So he said, I'll be right back. And he went outside, killed the guy, and then went back in and had dinner
the
with his
date.
date.
What on earth? That's a
And they found him
psychopath?
because they had security footage of the couple, and they put it on the news saying, hey, does anybody know this couple? And that's when she contacted police, like, that's me. Like, what's going on? And
She had no idea
she had no idea.
because he just
Whoa.
came back to the date.
And acted normal.
Wow.
The employee said both men went out of his view, but he heard a gunshot before 8 p.m. And then Aguirre, the date guy, nonchalantly walked back to his car with his gun, put his gun back in the car, walked back across the street, went in the restaurant, finished the date. It's from WYMT. Now, I'm not sure what his demeanor was like,
Oh, my God.
but somebody that can do that probably is able to go. Anyway, so I think I'm going to have the crab cake.
It sounds like he's
Right.
like a professional hitman.
Or a
You know, something that just
psychopath.
kills
Oh.
people, no problem.
And write it right out in the open.
What on earth?
Crazy. Colorado Quadruplet set to graduate college together. That's from News 10. A college graduation, big deal for most people, especially when those people have 4 quadruplet kids. Luke, Abigail, Julia, and Rachel are quadruplets. They're going to graduate Metropolitan State University May 12th. They have degrees in separate fields from cybersecurity to healthcare to mechanical engineering. Good job by that one of the 4 who's kind of the loser. Who hung in there. And it's just a numbers game. I don't even know which one it is. And by loser, I mean loser right now in college, because in life, they could actually be the one that thrives and succeeds more than anybody else. But for some people, school ain't it. And when you got 4 kids, I'm assuming one of them's kind of like, this ain't it for me. But they did a good job to the loser of the 4 because they're probably going to be the winner later on. But that's pretty cool. All 4 of them doing it. Those parents got to be pretty pumped. Aerosmith is announcing their farewell tour. And so I've seen Aerosmith like 3 or 4 times.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's a great show. I mean, they're like 100 now, so I don't know how great a show it is now. I still would imagine it'd be pretty rocking. But you got to think, they had songs in like the very, very, very late 60s and the 70s.
Dream on.
Crazy. So they're going to do 40 shows across North America. That's from BBC. Aerosmith's last tour.
So it really is.
The Cowboys right away again.
Again.
Yeah.
Americans believe they'll never have enough saved for retirement. Nearly 7 in 10 Americans plan to retire, but of those who don't think they will, about half say they're not going to have enough savings to do so anyway. That's from the New York Post, which leads me to my question. You guys have now been in touch, or at least people have reached out from our HR group to be like, hey, if you want to put money into 401k, you can because you have it here. Have either one of you guys done it?
No, I've looked into it, but have not actually done it. But I have decided to take some of my money and put it into savings.
Small steps.
Wow.
Small steps.
Lunchbox, you?
No one reached out to me.
Well, it was like an email sent.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Wait, so you did get it?
Do you care at all?
I do care.
Do you want to retire?
Yes, more than you know. Like more than you know. Like more than life itself, really.
So then why not do something about it?
I'm trying.
How are you trying? I don't see any effort towards
I'm trying to start businesses.
Lottery.
And
Well, you cost us money in the business that we did together.
no, we made money.
But you cost us money.
Right. But you can't look at it that way.
You can actually, yeah.
You can look at how much you made.
No, you can.
We came out in the positives, right?
Okay.
We were in the black.
So any chance you guys start your path to actually setting up a retirement?
Yeah. I got a
Yeah,
plan.
for sure. It's on the horizon.
Okay, good for you guys. Good.
It's right around the corner.
I do not believe it, but good for you. NYPD's asking people to put Apple AirTags in their cars to help find stolen vehicles.
They're stealing that much?
Like put them in a trunk or something. Because when they steal the car, they ain't going to look for an AirTag. It's small. It could be tucked away somewhere. So if your vehicle's stolen and there's an AirTag inside of it, all you got to do is hit your iPhone, boop, click Find My Car, and there you go. And what the city's doing, they've donated over 500 of the devices to residents for free. They cost like $29, $30, but they bought a bunch of them. They're just passing them out.
That's awesome.
Cool.
That's from CNBC. A woman's trying to figure out why DoorDash keeps delivering hundreds of dollars worth of drinks like Gatorade and Coke to her house. They won't tell her why because they really don't know. They're just getting the orders. She called them. She could not get an answer, but they continue to drop off over and over again. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars of drinks. Funniest prank ever, except for somebody did this to Amy with pizza, and she moved.
Not funny.
She moved because she thought someone was like stalking her or casing her house. My theory is, I don't know this. I promise you, I don't know anything about it. Somebody on the show was doing it, and now they're just too embarrassed because you moved.
Right. I mean, I could see that being possible, and maybe a few years from now, someone will finally come clean. I'm over it now, so if anybody wants to just confess to it, it's fine.
No chance you're over. I wouldn't be over it. You moved houses.
Yeah, that's a big
You had
deal.
to buy a new house. Anybody want to confess to anything? I mean, if you went to DraftKings and you were like, what are the odds? Odds are probably Lunchbox did
He's
it.
the favorite.
He's at like minus 220.
Sure.
Yeah.
Guys, I didn't do it. There you
Pizza
go.
would just show up at her house. This for Amy? Yeah.
Hilarious.
There you go. And then she'd be like, this is weird. I can't do this anymore because it just kept coming. Finally, Steve Martin and Martin Short announced season 3 of Only Murders in the Building will premiere August 8th.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool. It's a good show. A lot of actors in the room here.
Yeah.
A lot of you
actors.
guys that
Hey.
think you're actors or want to try acting. If you could guest star in one TV show, what would it be? You get to actually have words.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not going to be like your play.
Oh gosh, is
Easy.
it current or just any show ever?
Whatever you want. It's not a real thing, so I can't make it happen. So you can just pick anything you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely hypothetical. Lunchbox.
Ted Lasso.
Good. Eddie.
Yeah, the bear. I want to be a cook, chef.
Amy.
I'm gonna be on Friends.
Good. Morgan.
It would be any superhero TV show, really. It could be CW, Marvel, DC, whatever.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Hey, Raymundo, you ever wanted to act?
I have a little bit, but nothing as big as
but
Amy.
that wasn't acting. That wasn't like a fake reality show they put you on? It never existed?
It ended up being streaming a little bit, but it got canceled or something. It's no longer. It was
What do
called
you mean
4
streaming
seasons.
a little bit?
It was when Hulu first started streaming only movies, and our show was put on Hulu, and then it just disappeared from there. I don't know
But you
what
can't
happened.
find it anywhere on the internet.
I mean, it was 12 years ago, and so now there's a new Hulu that
Yeah, they
streams.
have movies from 50 years ago.
I know, but it was supposed to be on a network
I think they
television
got you, buddy.
station.
I think they got you.
No, I could actually watch them.
Remember
I watched
when you did
them.
that photo shoot for Express, and just turns out some dude just wanted to see you in underwear? And he,
That was different.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a guy's basement.
What show would you want to be on?
I would do Everybody Loves Raymond just because my life is so much similar to that exact show. So
I'd do The Office. That'd be fun. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
All right, that's your news.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
Speaking of acting, I've not heard it, but Lunchbox apparently crashed the set of Nicole Kidman's. Is it a movie or a TV show?
I think it's a movie.
Okay, I don't know.
Pretty sure it's a movie.
Yeah.
But they're shooting a movie here, a Nicole Kidman movie, and he just crashed the set and is like, I want to audition for you guys. If this is really what happened, it's going to be really awkward to listen to. It could be hilarious, but that's what he did. He's trying to make his own breaks.
That's right. As an actor, you got to get your foot in the door somehow.
And we will come back and hear that in the next segment. Be right back. Sometimes if you want to get in somewhere and they won't open the door, you got to kick it down. Right, Lunchbox?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's how you got to get your dreams. Sometimes people don't want you to be around. That's all right. I'll kick my own door. So Lunchbox is trying to prove this here with this next segment. I don't know that I'd have thought this was a good idea if I'd have known about it ahead of time. But that's why this stuff's not run by me, because I don't want to know. Because then I have deniability. I didn't know he did this. But so Lunchbox has had a dream of being an actor. He started taking classes on Zoom during the pandemic. His resume consists of, can I read a few of the bullet points?
Go ahead, man.
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. When was that?
Well, it's like 15 years ago, but it was him playing an assistant coach, but you could barely see him from a long way away, and he had one line he was going to yell, but they dubbed over his voice and put in somebody else's voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he was there.
It's him, though.
And then a theatrical role in a Las Vegas play called Bat Out of Hell,
Yeah.
where he had no lines.
Well, he did.
No, he had no lines. He didn't have a single line to say.
I was supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They cut him.
I cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else, Bones?
No, that's it.
Oh, that's
those
it?
are the two.
Oh.
Yeah, those are the two. But sometimes, though, you're just waiting for your break. And so here he goes. He finds his break. How did you know where this movie was filming?
No, I just happened to drive by and I saw.
That can't be true. You just happened to drive by.
No. And they had a bunch of trucks parked in a parking lot. And it was like the wardrobe truck and like catering or whatever. And I was like, huh.
You really just drove by? Nobody tipped you off on this?
No, it was just like in a parking lot.
Okay.
And I'm like, huh. So that means if this is here, and then it has like signs for like if you drive down the road, it's like catering this way and it has signs pointing. I'm like, let me just drive around. And then I just waited I couldn't find it. So I just sat there and waited for a van to leave that area and followed it.
You followed a van?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
How far?
It was 3 blocks.
Okay.
Oh.
And what did you see when you arrived 3 blocks later?
Oh, trucks everywhere. And I was like
cameras or just trucks?
Cameras, lights. I mean, they had like
actions.
No.
Uh-oh.
They had like big old like crane lights. Like I guess they were gonna maybe shoot at night. I don't know. This was during the day. They were shooting during the day, and so I was like, maybe they're gonna shoot at night sometime too. I don't know, but they have everything.
In a neighborhood? Is it houses they've rented?
Yeah.
Okay, so
In a neighborhood.
how do you find out what it is though? Do you get out of your car? I don't know what the clip is, so I don't want to run into it.
For some reason, they didn't have the street blocked, so I just rolled up in my car. I just rolled down the window and started talking to people,
asking, "Hey, what's this?
Hey, what's going on, man? What are we doing here?"
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know when I'm supposed to hit the clip, so I don't know what the clip is.
And that's when they tell me Nicole Kidman movie.
Got it.
And I'm like, well, hey, I'm here. Let's go.
Who did you say it to? Like, what was the first?
I don't know who they are.
Got it.
I didn't get names. I didn't ask.
Did you ask for the director? Or
I
the
just said,
producer?
hey, you guys need actors, basically. I was like, I can act. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, it was awesome.
So who
like there was people walking around with like wires in their ears and like there was tons of people
Did you see
everywhere.
any of the actors?
I don't know who's who.
So then how did you know who to audition for?
I just started auditioning, man.
What?
Because I figure if they hear it, who's someone around, I mean, I don't know who it is. What if the director's walking by? What if they are the director and they're acting like they're not the director? So you just start acting. So that way someone hears it and maybe they hear it and they go tell the director or the director hears it. You never know how word of mouth travels fast.
Did you ask, hey, where's the director? Can I talk to them?
I said, hey, man, you guys need actors.
Oh. Okay, should I hit the clip?
You want to hit the clip?
Yeah, what is this?
Man, this is me acting.
For who? Like who? Like
I don't know who these people
are. They dressed all in black?
They're all just dressed the same. Everybody there is dressed the same.
It's so nobody sticks out.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I don't
usually
know.
Everybody dresses in black.
Yeah, I remember that from when I'm on set.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh man, this is awesome.
Wait, describe. You're not in the car anymore. You're
I'm in my car.
Oh, you're acting in the car.
I'm still in the car. I am in the middle of the road because they don't have the road blocked off for some reason.
Yeah.
I have no idea why.
Oh, I thought maybe you'd have parked and got out and like done some acting.
No, there was no parking. There's trucks everywhere. Like I don't. You know, when you're on set, there are trucks lined down the street.
There are lights and cameras and
action. So I was just like, you know what? There's nowhere to park.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Here's Lunchbox.
And action.
What we got going on? Oh, you need me? You need me to act, my man?
Act all you want.
What do you need me to do? I'm perfect for a role. I was in Bat Out of Hell. I was in Friday Night Lights. Was you? Yep. I don't know how long you guys are going to be here. If the actors suck, let me know. I can jump in. Yeah, I'm trying to get a role. I'm trying to get cast.
Okay, I wanted to ask you, Lee.
Can I get in?
Nope.
I can't be on the movie?
Nope.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Do I need to get Metro involved?
No, I'm just trying to get a role in the movie.
Go.
Man. All right, you're missing your break, but let me know. Well, I'm trying to get in the movie.
Go.
Oh no, this is terrible.
There are a lot of things to comment on. Number one,
What?
he goes, he just wants to get on the movie. I want to get on the movie.
And he did Forrest Gump.
And then he goes to like a bad impression of Tom Hanks doing Forrest Gump. The fact that it's a working road where there are cars just sitting behind you.
Oh no.
It's funny.
Honking and they need to
Yeah.
get through.
And I don't feel like this guy was a director.
No, he's about to call the cops too.
I didn't get Metro involved. Huh. Did you have that line ready to go?
No, just popped in my head, man.
What line? The Forrest Gump one?
Live for Lager Box and Chocolates.
It literally, like, I was just like, man, I got to go for it. And I didn't know. I was like,
Yeah.
what's a famous line? I don't know. Sometimes when you're acting, you black out. You don't remember
Is that
it.
true?
And I just went for it because I was like, this is my chance. He's threatening to call Metro. I better hit him with a good line. So he says, oh, maybe we don't need to call Metro. Maybe we need to call director.
Maybe we need to call Hollywood.
Yeah. Maybe we need to call his agent. Maybe we need to call somebody.
What'd the person yell behind you?
Get out of the
Blanken Road?
Blanken Road.
Yeah.
Wow,
Good
wow,
for you.
wow.
Yeah.
Well,
And I yelled back at him, I'm trying to get a role in the movie.
We heard that part, yeah.
Well,
so how
what
would they get a hold of you,
next?
though, if they liked it?
Oh, they had my license plate for sure.
So they're gonna track you down.
They
They
definitely
have to track your plates.
they have to track my plates. They saw me. I mean, I was there. It was awesome.
Yeah, being around a set, does it, I don't know, fire you up?
Oh man, it was so cool to see. Like it was pretty emotional, but I'm not giving up. I'm gonna go back.
Emotional.
Like today?
No, I don't know about today. I gotta look and see maybe something else. Maybe that didn't work, so maybe I gotta go try a different way.
I would keep trying that.
I would wear all black, show up.
Just get in
Get
as
on
part of
set.
the crew.
Whoa.
Yes.
Just put an earpiece in.
And
Yeah.
then go up. Yeah, and then go up to the director and just start
Walkie-talkie.
talking in like a British accent. Like and convince him by acting you're somebody else. And then when he's like, well, who are you gonna be? Like, oh, I'm just kidding, I'm Lunchbox. I just acted the crap out of that.
And then you do Forrest Gump again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, geez, there's a lot of stuff. You
Yeah.
can do Sling Blade. There's a lot of characters you can quickly go to.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm
It's called Holland, Michigan. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
You didn't ask what the movie
Oh
was.
no. I'm pretty sure they had a Michigan flag hanging, like flying.
It's
Really?
called Holland, Michigan. A woman in a small Midwestern town suspects her husband of living a double life, but things may be worse than she initially imagined.
And let me tell you,
Whoa.
they had a bunch of fake tulips planted all along the walkway. I was like, that's pretty cool. Hey, man, let me tell you, it was really neat.
Well, good
The
job.
hustle and bustle on set was, I mean, it was really good. But they didn't even offer me catering. Like, I mean, I didn't even get a
Yeah,
lunch
they
break.
needed you to leave.
You're
Oh,
in your
man.
car
Yeah.
blocking.
Man,
the
that
Let
was
us know if
awesome.
they contact you from your license plate.
You want to hear me again? How good I was?
I don't want to go through the whole clip again.
You sure?
How long's the whole clip, Ray?
40.
Hit it.
What we got going on? Oh, you need me? You need me to act, my man?
Act all you want.
What do you need me to do? I'm perfect for a role. I was in Bat Out of Hell. I was in Friday Night Lights.
Was you?
Yep. I don't know how long you guys are going to be here. If the actors suck, let me know. I can jump in. Yeah, I'm trying to get a role. I'm trying to get cast.
Okay, I wanted to ask you, Lee.
Can I get in?
Nope.
I can't be on the movie?
Nope.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Do I need to get Metro involved?
No, I'm just trying to get a role in the movie.
Go.
Man.
Go.
All right, you're missing your break, but let me know. Well, I'm trying to get in the movie.
Go.
Lunchbox told him he's missing his break.
Yeah.
And life's like a bunch of chocolate.
Chocolate.
Really?
Man, that was awesome, man.
awesome.
Hey,
Okay.
You did
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Thank you all. If you want to call us, you can. 877-77-BOBBY. 877-77-BOBBY. watched some of the Vogue stream of the Met Gala last night. It's everybody showing up in their crazy dresses. And I think Lil Nas X was covered in crystals head to toe.
Wow.
It's some wild stuff, man. I mean, it's a big pageant, basically, walking in. Everybody's dressed. Jared Leto was in a full cat outfit, like a mascot uniform. Caitlin goes, looks like a mascot. And I forget why my wife said they were all dressing this theme. Somebody had died. I didn't know who the guy was, but every year at the Met Gala, and I had to be debriefed. No, I had to be briefed on what it actually was. So it's a dinner, right? But there is all of this, like a museum in there, and they all look at the exhibits, but it's hard to get invited, and celebrities go. I don't know.
The Metropolitan Museum?
I guess,
for
dude.
the arts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Anna Wintour is the one who invites everybody. Do you know that from that movie?
Yeah.
No.
Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Same, right? I could be wrong in everything I'm saying here.
Well, they say that character was based on her.
But we watched probably an hour of it and just kind of commented on it. We kind of did our own little commentation thing, back and forth. We didn't record it or anything, but that's what we did for like an hour last night. And so that was fun. And then I saw one of my friends went. He popped up, him and his wife. They went to the Met Gala last night. And I was like, how did you get in? And he said one of his buddies was hosting it, like hosting a table or something. So then we put on Yellow Jackets because we like to watch Yellow Jackets, that show that's Showtime. And so since our cable, we get Showtime on cable, so we get the app too for free, I guess. So we hit that. We watched. They didn't have an episode this week. It's not over, but they did 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they take a week off. There was no episode this week.
That's weird.
Which drove us crazy. Yellow Jackets is a show about a plane crash, and the team of high school girls soccer players are stuck in like the wilderness in Canada, and there's like cannibalism and stuff.
Crazy stuff.
It's crazy. I like the show a lot. It's getting a little kooky.
So,
True story?
Did I miss?
No, but it's based on Miracle in the Andes, loosely based. Like that's
Got
the
it.
inspiration for it when that plane crashed.
So season 2?
Yeah, it's going. We're like 5, 6 episodes in. So you can watch one this week. We couldn't.
missed
so
that. Wow.
We had made appointment time. We're going to watch the Met Gala, then watch Yellow Jackets, and then there was no new episode. We're like, crap. Well, we had fallen asleep on Sunday, and we didn't watch the last 30 minutes of Succession. So we watched the last 30 minutes of this week's Succession. The thing about Succession now, though, is since it's the last season, everybody updates all of it on Twitter like quickly. Like you get spoilers on this quick because it's like a big deal now. So we watched that, and then my wife's like, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm tired. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to flip around and see what else is on. There was a new season of Sweet Tooth that came on.
Oh, yeah. You talked about that.
The hybrids, the kids.
With the horns?
That are well, not all of them. But they can't figure out why these kids are half animal, different animals. And so that show was good. So we watched about the first half of that because she wanted to watch it, and then she fell asleep, so I paused it. That's love. There are a lot of things now that I think about when it's love that you see on TV. Oh, love is flowers. Oh, love is crazy trips. Oh, love is... No, love is pausing a show that you're really into because your wife just fell asleep. And you'd love to just finish it. But you know what? You don't. You know why? Love.
That is true love. And my wife doesn't love me. She does that
Oh, she lets it roll?
she keeps watching all
Maybe
the
that's
time.
old. Maybe you just been together a long time.
Yeah, y'all are newer love.
Yeah. So 100% positive by the critics on Rotten Tomato, and audience scores 80% for Sweet Tooth. I loved it, and it just popped up on Netflix. I love they don't even tell us sometimes when new seasons are coming out, or they're like, yeah, the new season comes out in 2 weeks. Back in the day, they'd be like 2 years from now, we're gonna start the new season.
What's your theory on why they are that way, the hybrids?
I'm season 2, so I know a little bit more, so I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
But it's up if you want to watch that. So we watched 30 minutes of Succession, no Yellow Jackets, 30 minutes of Sweet Tooth. We're like putting a puzzle together. We watched a little bit of the Met Gala, and then the show that I really like that she's okay on is that show Shrinking. It's only 30 minutes on Apple.
Who's in that?
What's the guy from How I Met Your Mother, the big dorky white guy who's also
Jason Segel.
Yes, who's
Yeah.
super funny, but he writes movies too.
And Harrison Ford, is he in that one?
Harrison Ford. They're all therapists.
Yeah.
But that movie makes me feel kind of like Ted Lasso makes me feel. That show makes me
Okay.
feel like Ted Lasso. There's some sad, but there's some really happy. It's the same writer? Look at that.
Wow.
It kind of
that's
makes
why,
me feel the
yeah.
same way. It's a good show. And I only watch it because one of my friends like, you should watch Shrinking. I think you'll like it. Like somebody dies in it. The first episode, they're already dead when the show starts. So it's not like a spoiler or anything. And so there's a lot of that where I'm like, oh, like I feel that. And you kind of feel sad and hurt a little bit if you're dealing with that same kind of thing. But then it makes you feel good. He wrote that, Mike? You know who wrote the show? The guy from Ted Lasso with the soccer player, the beard.
Roy Kent.
Roy Kent.
Which one? Roy Kent or Beard?
Wait.
The assistant coach?
Roy Kent.
Wow.
Roy Kent wrote that show.
That's really cool.
Dang. Anyway, so that's what we did last night. Met Gala, though, started it all off.
Now you started. Now Lunchbox won't stop.
Yeah, did you
Googling.
see Kendall Jenner? She looked.
Met Gala. I saw all
Yeah.
three of the Kardashians standing together.
Man.
I don't know which one Kendall is, but the one that had on the really tall boots.
Don't know what's on that.
She was probably, those boots were probably a foot tall, and she was standing next to her other two sisters, and she looked like a giant because her boots were so tall. And I thought, yeah, that's her. Yeah, her boots were like, she may already be super tall, but her boots
Yeah, she's tall.
looked like they were like a foot tall. How do you not fall down in those? Forget heels. They were like platform boots. But also, everybody knows they kind of look ridiculous unless they're not looking ridiculous. Like, I watched Nicole Kidman be interviewed. She looked awesome. She just looked super classy. She was wearing like an old dress from like one of her first ever deal. Like, a lot of people did that.
That's cool.
I wish I knew more about it. I'm just not educated on this. But she looked like super classy. And Keith Urban was there, and Keith Urban was just standing to the side of her, just hanging out. She was doing an interview, and he was just being a good husband, just wasn't a part of it. And so I can't imagine the money
Oh, and
that all this stuff costs. No, not in the room. I mean, I know they're all super rich. I just mean the dresses and
Oh, yeah.
the stylist fees and people dressed. Like Kim Kardashian had on no shirt and just pearls, it looks like.
I like that. And it looks like Kendall had two outfits. She wore a bodysuit. I see her in the big boots, but then she also wore this see-through thing that looks like bubble wrap, and you can.
That was the after party, I think.
Oh, is that what it is?
You can
They
see
get
through
dressed
her
up for
shirt.
the after party
There's
too?
a different wardrobe for that?
Yeah, and this one's better because you.
Oh, I
can-
asked my friend Andy who went. I said, "Do people just get in jeans once they get in there?" And he's like, "No, they don't.
Get
They don't."
comfy.
He's like, "I had to dodge dresses all night." So that's really cool. That's what we did last night. Tried to watch a lot of stuff. None of it fully, but there are a lot of good shows out now. That Succession. I didn't love it season 1, but I can't get enough of it now. It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn of a show where once you're in, like you're all the way in. I think it's like beer. I would never drink beer.
Oh, yeah.
Because I hate the smell of it. It does not seem like it would be anything I would ever like. I've never tasted beer. But it would be like, ugh. But then people that drink beer, like they'll drink it after they mow a yard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's refreshing, man.
Like that is an acquired taste.
But you're right. The first time, it's so
Ugh,
gross. Second
that's gotta
time,
be what
better.
beer is like pee. That's what it smells like to me.
No,
like
it's
pee.
not.
Like you're accustomed to drinking urine. That's what it is. All right, thank you guys. Hit us up if you want. 877-77-Bobby.